Hi again, Doug here from X-Frames FPV, and today I've got a final thoughts wrap-up video for you, and that's on this Neato 220 Dallas frame. They call this the Dallas frame, and this one, you know, they take a little bit more work than Neato frames do because you're kind of tucking in everything underneath, but when it's done, boy, you really have a beautiful finished product. And this customer asked for red, green, and white accents, and so that's what we did. And actually, you know what? It really does look nice. And so let's hit on the components really quickly. We already did that, but let's go over them real quick again. These are the Xnova. These are the XTS 2205-2500 motors. These are really smooth motors, especially considering how much power they make. They are really, really powerful motors. On the camera, this is the new Foxeer Aero with built-in OSD. Absolutely love that camera. ESCs are Spedix ES25s, and those are tucked in really nice BLHeli S ESCs, and then standard Matek Mini Power Hub and F303 flight controller. Now, we had spec'd out the Foxeer 600 milliwatt VTX and had a problem with it, so went ahead and put the TBS Unify system in there. This is the one with the 5 volts, and you can switch between 20 and 800 milliwatts, so that one's in there. So this customer's kind of getting a little of an upgrade there. And that's really about it as far as components. Let's just kind of look over the craft here. I did, a couple little touches of put some yellow in under here and some green there, and then on the bottom. And then we have one LED for line of sight orientation, which was requested on this. And this customer's running a DX6, so we have the Quad Racer receiver, which is really nice and small. I don't know if you can see it in there. You can kind of see it, I think. But anytime you can add things into these builds that are smaller, that take up less room, it really is nice because makes this build easier. Now, this being this is a good sized frame. This one was not that hard to build. I would say beginners, if you take your little bit extra time, you can do one of these builds. If you do the bigger one, I wouldn't go with a 180 size in the Neato frames for beginners, because then you're getting a little more cramped. But there's quite a bit of room in this, and you could see that on the second video that I did. But this flies extremely well. These motors are really, really powerful, a lot of power. And I was really happy with how easy I was able to tune this, and that's a big part of that is the motors. The flight controller is the kind of the first line of defense as far as getting a good tune, and then I would say second is a good set of motors, and these are really good, smooth motors, well balanced. So this customer is going to get something this thing is locked in. I flew it today in a lot of wind, and it's pushing it around quite a bit, because there is some, these skirts kind of help the wind kind of catch it, but man, I still was able to get a really good flight in. So if you are in the market for a good frame that kind of stands out in a crowd, this thing absolutely looks beautiful in the sky, then look at Neato. I also really like, let me see if you can, there's a little dirt on those because like I said, I did test fly this. I really like these crowd pleaser landing gear. It connects right to the motor there. Let's see if you can see that at all. Yeah, it connects right to the motor there, and then just comes out, and it just makes it really nice. Makes it hard on this build, at least. It made it hard to get. I was going to put two LEDs out on the rear arms, but didn't really work that way. But this one will work just fine. So, but if you are wanting to run LEDs on the arms, then these are not as good unless you found some that were really small that can kind of fit in this area here. But all in all, I absolutely love it, and I'm excited for my customer to get it and have some fun. So hope you guys are enjoying these videos. Appreciate you guys so much. Appreciate all the subscriptions that I've been getting. And please, if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section. You can check out my website at xframesfpv.com. That's xframesfpv.com. And that's where you can see some of my builds and then kind of get some pricing. So hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you get a chance to fly.